Another Slogurk? Man, I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of tempting. I think this might be wrong. I mean, see, that feels like a pretty good turn to me. Have we played a land yet? I don't think so. But we obviously can't because, yeah, it's unfortunate. What is up, happy friends, and welcome back to the MTG Struggle Bus, where I struggle more playing Magic so you don't have to. If you've ever milled yourself for maximum value, then drop a like, because that's exactly what this deck is trying to do. We are playing Simic Self-Mill, focusing around Grolnok the Omnivore. This is a throwback to an older deck that I got off of Legend VD's channel. So he is the creator, as far as I'm aware. Check it out on his channel. I did do an older version of this running the original list. I think this deck is a ton of fun. The only update I'm doing to the deck is Shigeki Jukai Visionary, because it allows us to ramp, fuel our graveyard, and get cards out of our graveyard, which are all the three things that this deck wants to try to do. I was trying to work on some other decks for you guys, but it's been a rough morning, so I wanted to revisit an older deck just to kind of make sure I got a video out on time. So I do apologize for those of you that are looking for a brand spanking new deck, but who knows? This may be new to some of you. The basis of this deck is that you pretty much want Willow Geist comboed with Grolnok Omnivore, because Grolnok mills every time a card is milled. It is exiled instead, or not instead, after. It is milled, then it is exiled, and then you could play that card. So it's a form of adjustable, pseudo, it is card advantage. I'm just trying to think, because it's not quite the card advantage you think. But that synergizes Willow Geist, because when a card leaves your graveyard, Willow Geist gets a +1/+1. And the trigger off of Grolnok happens for each card. So it's not like you mill three go away, it gets a counter. You mill three, then one gets milled, it gets a counter, or exiled. Another card gets exiled. And so because it stacks in that fashion, you can have a really, really crazy Willow Geist. We're doing a couple other things that synergize with cards leaving our graveyards, like Deathbonnet Sprout, Cobbled Lancer, as well as Croaking Counterpart's Flashback. So all these cards allow us to pull cards out of our graveyard to trigger Willow Geist. We have Croaking Counterpart that it makes a copy of Willow Geist, so we can have multiple Willow Geists getting huge. And then once again, I'm playing Shigeki because of the fact of, yeah, it ramps us, it puts cards in our graveyard, and later on we can pull. Granted, the way Shigeki works, it will only trigger Willow Geist once, but it's still something you can trigger at instant speed and get back something like Grolnok if we need to. I guess we're also running Boseiju, is another Kamigawa update. But alright guys, that is the deck. So shout out for this video goes out to Lucas Reed. Lucas, thank you so much, my friend, for supporting the channel. It means a lot to me. You rock. And this Grolnok Simic Self-Mill deck is for you. Alright, this hand is playable. We have Shigeki on 2. We can go Spider Spawning as well if we need to. So I think we keep this one. May even go like Spider Spawning. Spider Spawning and then Croaking Counterpart might be a play. We'll see here. Epic here. So this feels like black-white Anvil or black-red Anvil. Ooh. Ooh. Let's try to ramp. Do need another green source, unfortunately, though. If we want to go like Giest plus Shigeki. It's a little awkward. So how do we want to do this? Missing the second green. I guess we just, man, I would really like to play something here. I guess we just go here, block and ramp, and see where that takes us, right? What if we just start milling, though? No, I think ramping is correct. Fortunately, because of the way it played out, we weren't able to play Geist there. Ooh, that's going to be sweet. Our opponent... Alright, so now we're going to have to figure out who gets bigger quicker. We could, I guess, technically counterpart that if we really want to. Alright, our opponent's making no attacks. Fair enough. Let's ramp. Play that. Okay. Alright, that's a thing. That's a thing. Let's see here. Let's go Geist plus counterpart. I think we Grolnok here. And then next turn we counterpart the Geist. And then we don't really have a mill source. We can counterpart plus Spider. Rabbit battery, okay. So they're getting pretty big. They can reconfigure on the automaton, so we take 6 here. Ooh, okay. Nice, nice. Taking 7. That's a bit. That is a bit. No blocks. So we can attack with Grolnok. So let's see here. Croaking Counterpart here. Right? So whenever we can play the other Shigeki, we can attack. I guess yeah, actually I don't hate that. I don't know if we attack here or not. Think so? Triggers. So they can obviously triple block and block the Grolnok if they so choose. Right? But I don't hate that. I think that might be decent for us, and I could be wrong. Maybe I need to value Grolnok a little bit more. But I wanted to get this, like, trigger train going. You know what I'm saying? They're stuck on 2 mana. We don't have a good block. So we can go untap land plus Sprout plus Shigeki or Spider. Probably gonna go Spider. Yeah, okay, they're gonna go for the triple block. Fair, so we don't have access to that. Respect. Alright, let's go. We can counterpart again if we want to. We can Shigeki. I think we just Spider. I think we Spider and then sacrifice Spider, create token for each card. Because they don't have trample. And we would make 1, 2, 3 dudes right now. Okay. Block the bigger one. Just cuz. Maybe they weren't expecting us to block. Well, maybe. I mean, we can Croaking Counterpart another Geist. I mean, the problem is they're the more aggressive deck, right? And I guess technically we can get stuff back with Shigeki. Oh, nice. So I got punished there. Fair. Fair enough, opponent. Let's see here. So we can Shigeki for 1, make this a 5 to block. That's not great, though. So let's go Reaper plus Shigeki, right? We can... I guess that does make him bigger. Okay. Play this. Exile Eccentric Farmer, I guess. Makes him a little bigger. We could double block again if we need to. Let's get in there. Our opponent's stuck on 2 lands, but I don't think that's horrible because of the fact that, like, that's what the aggro deck wants to do, right? And I think the quicker we could potentially get them dead, the better. Huh. So let's see. Croaking Counterpart, Geist. Kakuzan, okay. That's not the best for us, just because of the exile clause on it, right? That could put us in a bit of a pickle. Another one, okay. They don't have any good attacks, thankfully, but our attacks aren't great either. So we can mill some more. Definitely don't want the Field of Ruin. Copy that. We'll give it a counter. We can attack past that. Does burn through not all of our mana, though. So why not? Croaking Counterpart. Trigger. This guy will get bigger. We have a Toad. Play a land. We could still block and bounce with Shigeki. I like that. Let's attack here. And they take it. Alright. I'm feeling pretty good. Once again, our opponent is stuck on mana, but like I don't feel too bad about that because that's what this low to the ground deck is trying to do. If they really want to, they also had the blood token to get there, so I think it's fine. Thinketh. Let's see. All right, that guy does not have trample. That guy does not have trample. They choose to attack, we just block with Shigeki and activate. They're reading Willow Geist. Another Kamano. Alright, I feel like we have the concession coming in here. Could be wrong, though. I mean, they played all their stuff. Once again, so I don't feel that bad. Block here, activate, put some more stuff in our graveyard, take the land. They're gonna bounce, and then let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so fire this off. Actually, I guess we attack first, right? Attack first, and then they block because they have to. Block this way. Shigeki for 3, right? 3, get back. Geist. Land so we could play Geist and Creeper. Triggers. Boom. Triggers. Got there. Nice. Alright, it's not a completely busted hand, but I like it. I like it. Deathbonnet into Creeper seems like a decent start for us. And I'm gonna go Creeper to make sure we can play Farmer over Spider. I think that's correct. Definitely gonna lead off with the Bonnet Sprout, though. Try to see if we can get ahead of our opponent a little bit. Don't have any of our like insane mill payoffs just yet. Alright, there's a land. Ooh, alright. Getting a Grolnok is nice. I won't lie there. Let's get in for 1. So now we have the option, right? I mean, granted, we're going against black-white, right? Is that what it is? Yeah, black-white. So, you know, there's a pretty good chance that Grolnok just gets wrecked. Good news is it does dodge verse, though. If we could get a couple of triggers going, right, there is a chance that Grolnok could potentially get a little bit, okay, okay. Come on, land. Croaking Counterpart. Oh, yes. Land is fantastic. All right, no attacks. All right, let's see if we can start getting our engine going. It's online. It's online. We can Croaking Counterpart. I would like to picture of a Ganjo. All right. Ooh, I got worried for a second. I thought it was the Exile, the 4-cost creature. I was like, no! But we do get an attack here, so we get to draw a bunch of cards. So this is sweet. We get to hit our land. I think we just attack here. Whenever all you control mill 3 cards, when a permanent part is put in your graveyard from exile, crow counter on it, you may play lands and cast. Alright, I think we want to be able to play as much as possible, so I think we just attack here. See what happens. Another Croaking Counterpart. Trigger. We get our Farmer, and we get a Pathway. Alright. It's gonna block. Fair enough. Let's go land. Eccentric Farmer. Tapping at the window. Field of Ruin versus Hall of the Storm Giants. I guess obviously we could have waited on the land now, ironically, but that's okay. We could still play Spider. Spider good enough. I guess it mills more. I don't think we're gonna get board wiped here. I think they were just blocking so they could get back the companion, which is fine, right? They get card advantage that way. So we have X3s. Bring up, could be exile. Could be repeat if there are 3 more creature cards. I think we kept taking, yeah. So I wonder if it was correct to Croaking Counterpart somewhere so we can trigger Grolnok more than once. But I really want to counterpart one of our like grow bigger cards, right? So let's see, what are we looking at? We're gonna play Hall of the Storm Giants next turn, just to give us some longevity or resilience against removal deck, right? We have 2 of them, so we're not too worried about the Field of Ruin. Looks like they're trying to figure out a target, but luckily I feel like they have a verse in their hands is what we're looking at. It might be Oblivion, right? And right's not bad. I mean, it's not the worst, right? It's not amazing, don't get me wrong, and we do have to deal with this Restoration of a Ganjo flipping next turn, but they're going to destroy target mana value 3 or less, okay. Trigger. Croaking Counterpart. Alright, can we get cards out of exile with this? Card with flashback, got you, okay. So, a lot of decisions to make here. I think first things first, we just attack. Get this going. Mill. Alright, we got some things. Slogurk. Definitely gonna play that. And our land. Okay, cool. So, let's go Slogurk. And then... Nope. Tap land. And then another Vilespawn. I mean, we're kind of getting to go off, right? Kinda. Still don't have a really great way. I guess we can Farmer to put some counters on Slogurk, right? So we can do that. Alright. This feels like a board wipe. Fair enough. We just didn't get the chance to put counters on anything, unfortunately. But what are we going to do? So can we rebuild? Let's see. We have a Rootcoil Creeper and a Farmer in hand. We can obviously exile something. Yep, need hope for 3. That checks out. Give him a ton of life. I was really hoping we could put a counter on something by that point. Another Omnivore is pretty good. Let's see. So let's go here and then Root Creeper and try to rebuild. Don't think it's the worst. This thing has vigilance. They're free to attack us. Man, back up to 19. We did all that work. Really looking for our Giest to kind of push us over the edge. I'm living on the edge. We have plenty of stuff to do. Blocking here doesn't feel great. I think we just take the 3, see what our opponent ends up doing. I guess we Eccentric Farmer to try to mill more. See how that does. I mean, I guess we could have attacked first as well, but... guess we didn't also have to do that, right? What is it? Remove 3. Yeah, okay. So triggers. Fair enough, opponent. Fair enough. You get it. Let's see here. So, play another Hall. Play a 3/3. Croaking Counterpart. Not really exciting right now. So I think we could play these 2. So let's Hall the Storm Giant. Let's go to... Oh, we can't even attack. Ugh. So, yeah, let's play here. Exile a... I don't think it matters. Farmer. And then we'll play a Creeper. Yeah, I think this is correct. I feel like this is correct. And it's just a little unfortunate here that we haven't... I mean, we've managed to rebuild like a champion. There's no doubt about that. Could also tapping at the window. Verse. Alright, so we were right about that. They definitely had the verse. Good news is we don't care about any of this, so we're just going to block the architect if they decide to attack here. And maybe this should have been the window that we should have Field of Ruin, their Field of Ruin, just to keep our halls safe, but I could be wrong. Interesting. Okay. Oh, nice, and everything's nice. Well done, opponent. Okay, okay. Land, not really what we wanted to do. Tapping the window. Tapping at the window. Nothing still, unfortunately. Field of Ruin. Break that. Opponent playing a very great game, unfortunately for us. Spider. And then Croaking Counterpart. Oh, wait a minute. Shoot. Should have probably just copied that. Or the Angel. No attacks. Think we're just dead. Dude. Get that guy off the board. They kill the spider, obviously. That makes sense. We're in a position to really double block. Think we're just dead? Yeah, not drawing one of our Geist or getting our kind of counter trigger, man. That meat hook was really great for them. And ironically, that was really the only board wipe they've had as well. All right. That's funny. Nice. Nicely done, opponent. Spoke too soon. Alrighty. Well, this hand wouldn't have been bad if one of our lands came into play untapped and had a color. So we are going to ship this one. Okay, this one's better. Let's see. We're going to keep this and let's tuck a Slogurk. And let's lead off with our Deathbonnet Sprout. And then we can go Giest and then hopefully into Eccentric Farmer. Pretty sweet. Alright, we got some stuff going on. Play Farmer. We'll attack for 1 and send it back. Outland Liberator, okay. Not the worst. Not the worst. Hit or land. Gotta appreciate that. Gotta appreciate that. Alright, let's go ahead and play Slogurk because he can get pretty big pretty quickly. Just because of the farmer can mill the land, then we pull the land. So it's really where we want to be in life. Prowler. Oh, not the best thing for us. Oh no. Oh, that's not going to be good. That's not going to be good. We need our graveyard. Alright, there we go. There we go. Ooh. Alright, Grolnok coming down is sweet for us. Let's see if we can make something happen here. Tapping at the window. Tappy tap tap. Let's grab our pathway. Trigger. Play pathway. And hold. I think we still hold. Try to get really huge on our opponent. I mean, we're bigger than they are already, right? So even if they drop just a Tovolar, if they attack with Prowler, then we have a pretty good understanding. Nope, stop. Nope. Darn it. Nicely done, opponent. Nicely done. That's fine. It's fine, because we get to Grolnok. We got some things going. We've got some things going, my friends. Let's here. And 4/4 still not the greatest thing to attack into this board. Let's see. Whenever he attacks, right? At the beginning of each upkeep, you may exile a card from a graveyard. If you do, no. Alright, so we wait till next turn. Hold what we got. Hold what we got. Though they are running Light Up the Night, which makes me feel like there is a chance that they either have a Planeswalker, like an Arlen Cord, that they can get back. A Tovolar, okay. Oh, I was like, wait a second. Why did it cost 2? I got it. I got it. Kind of want her to get bigger, honestly. Let's eat the Deathbonnet Sprout. Get him a little bigger. Get her a little bigger. Wild Spider. That's not bad either. Let's go ahead and play Farmer here. Triggers. May have a decent swing here depending on what we mill. Straight lands. Let's get Boseiju. Triggers. Yeah, gotta love it. Gotta love it. We play the other Farmer if we want to. Play a land. And playing the Farmer, why not? Gets these guys bigger. So I like that. And yeah, we're gonna have a pretty big dude to swing. I like this. We're getting to go off with the old Grolnok. Boom, boom, boom goes the dynamite, my friends. Yep, 11-11, and it's going into the red zone. They are going to get to flip, so we need to be cognizant of this. But this also puts them in a position. We have a bunch of chump blockers, right? Alright, are we dead? That is the question. Get a pretty good turn next turn, honestly. I wonder if there's any purpose for a mirror box. What are you gonna eat? What are you gonna eat? So let's, like, we're gonna take a swing regardless, right? So their creatures are way cheaper. Triple block here. Wait, oops. And block here. Let's see what they end up doing. Because we're just gonna kill them with Willow Geist. I can't imagine this deck having a way to kill Willow Geist, right? At this point, red-green, we've really made our Geist significantly bigger. Red-green doesn't really have a kill something spell, right? It's a Treefolk Spirit. They're gonna pump the Wolf, so that trades. That's fine. They do get to draw, what, 2 cards? So maybe those, we should have chump blocked here. Just double blocked Tovolar. Wait, why did they drew, okay, yeah, that's fine. 2 cards left in hand. They're gonna play another Tovolar, but he's got Overwhelm, right? Croaking Counterpart. So let's see what we want to do here. Play Death Sprout. Play Spider. Copy this dude. Probably should have milled, actually, now that I think about it. And yep, there we soup it up. Yes! Ugh, this is a little risky. Mono green, but we can go. We have like a bunch of 3-drops. I'm gonna keep this one. I think we could do some stuff. Feel like we could do some stuff, guys. So let's see. Let us see if we can go off it, right? All right, there we go. Let's ramp. We do have to try to get ahead of this before they're able to Meat Hook Massacre everything, right? So hopefully we can make a couple of things happen. Looking for one of our engines. Ooh, Grixis. It's a little scary, not going to lie. Oh man, really didn't want to mill that. Really did not want to mill that. I think I'd rather just get him for more damage here. A little scary. March for 1. Okay. So now I guess we just play both our guys. I mean, the fact that they were willing to burn a March on a 1-drop feels decent to me. Alright, so now we need a good thing. We need a good thing going on here. Iteration on 2 or on 3 makes sense. Gonna try to hit their land drop. So what top decks are we looking for? Eccentric Farmer would not be the worst. Obviously, a Grolnok would be our best hit. I mean, the good news is we do get to flip our Deathbonnet now, so that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. So there... Okay, that's interesting. They don't get to play that now. Croaking Counterpart and lands. Man. Oh, wait, we can. Okay, cool. Let's do that. Croaking Counterpart here. Wait. Did we... How'd I mess that up? Oh, oops. So we should have played. Gosh darn it. My bad. That was my fault, guys. I didn't realize. I'm always used to this guy being a one-mana ramp. I forgot that he... we should have just played our Hall of the Storm Giants. No, Jedi. No. It's my bad. Celestis. I think we're going to break that. Trigger. Wait, hold on. Let me read what's his face again. When does it trigger? Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard. Okay, so we definitely got to hit our graveyard. And let's get rid of the farmer. Should trigger. Yes. Yes. And we could play sack, exile, return card with flashback you own from exile from your hand. Okay. I think we just attack though, right? Guess we can keep making copies of our Giest. Yeah. Wait, hold on. This is... Oh, shoot. That puts him in a pretty good clock. And I'm gonna go for value. Alright, well, since they didn't do anything, I think we're gonna Boseiju them. Which, hold on. I need 2, so this... Oh, no, this is fine. So, Boseiju them, and then play a tap land. And I think this is correct, so they can't filter through and or gain life, right? Because it would flip in the night, they'll gain a life. So I think this is correct. I could be wrong, chat. Could be wrong. This is a tough spot. We have one thing that will survive Meat Hook next turn, right? If we do this as well, which I think is... Well, no, because they get the land, derp. So I guess either way, we're kind of done skis, regardless. Oh, sweet, opponent. That was nice of them. So we actually... Oh, that was great. It was actually fantastic for us. Holy cow, that was really good. Oh, man. I like that. And then we get to... We don't get to Croaking Counterpart, unfortunately, twice. Right? Let's play our tap land. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't follow up with the Hall of the Storm Giants after losing that dude. So let's see if they board wipe us here. That's going to be the deciding factor. Yup, Meat Hook for 4. Unfortunately. I mean, there was really no way around that, I guess. And of course, the way Meat Hook works, we actually don't even gain life. Spider, though, not the worst. We just fire off, I guess? I mean, it applies pressure to our opponent. We can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 4. Alright. They can play the Hermit if they want. We could sack this frog. Oh no! Wow, that was really good! Holy cow! That was really good. Do we get a land? We do not get a land, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gosh, so close. So close. So I guess we Slogurk. And just attack them. Man, that's unfortunate. Alright, can we pull it off? We do have the option, of course, to do the land thing. So, with Slogurk. Let's see what our opponent does here. Man, oh! So much removal in the meta, chat. Invoke Despair. Opponent sacrifice a creature. Alright, let's get rid of the smaller one, I guess, unfortunately. Not my favorite thing to do, but at least it trades. Keep it, like, there's an argument to put that in, right? Okay. So this is a little awkward because it does give them the opportunity to have Fading Hope up. But I think making our Slogurk a little bit bigger is worth it. We obviously blow up one of their dual lands, so let's blow up this one. I'm gonna feel really silly if they have the Fading Hope, but what are we gonna do, right? I guess blue. Fall on the top. They grab the blue. Okay, Slogurk's getting pretty big. We attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, man, kind of wanted to land there. All right, well, I guess we get in there. See what happens. Can they not block? All right, cool. I'll take it. All right, well, unfortunately, this hand is unkeepable. It just has not enough action, so we're gonna mulligan. This is better. This is better. We get to potentially turn 3 a Grolnok. I'm going to tuck the Lancer because chances are the first Grolnok is going to die. So why not be proactive here or resilient? Okay, luckily we dodge a bullet there. Automatically, I like that. I've been there before, so I'm not going to knock our opponent. Definitely been there before. We hit our land, which is sweet. So we do get to Grolnok. There is... Ooh. That's kind of tempting. I think we still keep her. Keep her because then we Grolnok and then we could play Willow Geist and attack and I'll get Willow Geist pretty big. Okay, black-white control. We're going to do the thing, Grolnok, send it back. The next turn we get to Willow Geist, attack with Grolnok. Defender, alright. Oh no! Please don't take the Geist. Please don't take the Geist. I think they're gonna take the Geist, guys. Oh, they didn't. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, oh, better lucky than good. Oh, we can't attack though. Or can we? Ooh, this is kind of interesting. Play Giest. Play Slogurk. Problem is, if we attack, they just block. But this guy gets pretty big, though. We have another Slogurk. Man, I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of tempting. I think this might be wrong. I mean, see, that feels like a pretty good turn to me. Have we played a land yet? I don't think so. But we obviously can't because, yeah, that's unfortunate. But, I mean, I think it was worth it. We added 9 power to the board that turn. I feel like that's correct to me. So, what is this? They play a land, they could do it for 3, so they're trying to make these guys smaller. I think I'm just gonna take it. I think we could take 3 versus trying to get this guy off the board. Okay, fair. So a little punish there, but we're gonna get a ton of damage.
Now this is
like a bunch. So here, right? Then land here, play Deathbonnet, and then attack. I wonder if we should have attacked there, or with Creeper instead of playing the Deathbonnet. Maybe? No, because it does trigger with Grolnok, so that makes these guys bigger. Yeah, let's just take it again. So they go plus. Looking for 1, 2. I mean, they could wipe the board, right? That's definitely an option, and then we're gonna be in a pretty tough spot. Me hook for 4. It's good enough. That is good enough. Triggers. Those triggers happen just a little too late. Yeah, I guess we just kill Kaido here. It's unfortunate. I mean, we tried to grow our deck as quickly as we could, right?
The fun just started.
Let's see here. What do we have options? Opponent has access to all the mana they need. They're at still 16 health. 3 counters. Slogurk leaves the battlefield. Return up to 3 target lines from your graveyard to your hand. So, not super exciting. I guess, wait, hold on. Alright, so we can sack this. That's going to put a counter on it. Let's kill whatever that. And then we can pull the 3 counters. Right? Land. Oh, Grolnok goes off the top. Activate his ability. And we just get this back. Alright, fair. Looks like our opponent got us. Boseiju, not doing much for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I guess we just gotta keep pressuring our opponent, unfortunately. Let's attack here. How many creatures do we have in our graveyard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe I should have Boseiju to get rid of the meat hub. Okay. Alright, I mean, that's a thing. We get despair from our opponent. Flip. Did it let us draw a card? Okay. We have to tap it to do it. Good game. Well played, opponent. Alright, we have a Vile Creeper into a Grolnok here. I think that's worth it. Still need to find one of our Geist or our Slogurks to kind of get us up there, but you know, it gets the engine a-rolling. So let's get it going. Could also go Vilespawn Spider spawning, but I think ramping out an early Grolnok is going to be one of our paths to victory. Lizard Blade, that's kind of scary, honestly. Won't lie. Blue-red, though. So, kind of like a spells heavy deck. Okay, with Mirror Breaker, that one's pretty good. Also, unfortunately, means that we're probably not going to get to attack with Grolnok, which is not great. But I guess we do have tapping at the window. So, that's a step in the right direction. Let's go here. And then tapping at the windows to start getting our Geist pretty big. We will definitely keep that dude. Mill. Triggers. Haven't played our land yet. So that's cool, because we get to go land. Alright. We've got some action going, guys. We've got some action. So our opponent has the ability to discard. Let's see if we can get our Geist big enough to like outweigh their removal. Granted, they can also have Fading Hope, which I would not put it past them. So we will see how this plays out. Mirror Breaker. We're going to choose not to equip the Lizard Blades. Okay. Another Willow Geist. That is fantastic for us. Fantastic, my friends. Let's see. We can... I guess let's tap at the window first. See what happens. Right? It is pretty expensive, but... Opponent scoops it up. Fair enough. Well, friends, that is the deck. And, man, yeah, I really want to like the deck. I really do. I think now with just so much removal in the format right now, gosh, this deck, unfortunately, is a 2 out of 3. Or 2 out of 5. I'm sorry, 2 out of 5. I would have liked to do something a little more, but yeah, it's a fun deck. Don't get me wrong. It's fun, and when you get to do things, it's a ton of fun. But yeah, I think just the fact that there's so much removal right now in the format, and people are actively targeting graveyards, makes this deck a little more difficult, or a little slightly poorly positioned in the format. And the thing is that really there's not much play to it as far or flex slots to the deck building process of it, because of the fact that you really want to kind of capitalize on those synergies. Another option I could see you doing is maybe something like maybe adding Fading Hope as like a tempo play, both to save something like your Grolnok so you can replay it, or well, shoot, I wonder if it should be something like yeah, I think it's still Fading Hope over Spell Pierce. And the reason why I say that is because Spell Pierce can allow us to stop. It's easy to leave up to stop board wipes, and maybe that's what we're looking for. But then what is Spell Pierce going to do for us when our opponent kind of goes over the top, or they're a little bigger than us, right? So that's why I think Fading Hope kind of plays both those roles. Maybe, I mean, there's pros and cons to both, right? Once again, Spell Pierce can stop a board wipe from wiping our entire board, versus Fading Hope only saves one guy. Flip side to that, though, is Spell Pierce, excuse me, doesn't do much when our opponent is just kind of casting bigger creatures. But, you know, did I say Fading Hope? I'm sorry, I got confused. You guys mean what I know, right? Or Fading Hope, when they're casting bigger things, we could bounce something, right, which could be a huge tempo play to give us a good attack, and then obviously it could save something like a Grolnok. But, you know, Fading Hope resetting a Willow Geist doesn't feel great to us. Oh, Slogurk. So maybe that, yeah, maybe that is the difference. Maybe it should just be a Spell Pierce in here in the deck. I liked Shigeki. I feel like Shigeki did some work, right? I don't feel like it didn't. So I like that addition just to give us a little more resilience. But that is the deck, guys. I think this deck is fun. It is fun to play. Check out my other video, or the video on Legend VD's channel, where he really goes off for it. But I have limited time to get gameplay, so I wanted to get this video out in time. But thank you guys so much for riding the struggle bus with me. I really do appreciate you. You guys rock. So until next time, as always, happy gaming.